Morning, everyone. Welcome to our live streaming session. And wherever you are in South Africa or around the world, and on the various platforms, we are going live on YouTube, Diversity Wealth channel, our Facebook page, as well as on LinkedIn. And thanks very much for joining us live. If you are able to join us live, we really appreciate you spending this next 30 minutes or so with us as we discuss this very topical issue about subsidence insurance and the recent KZN floods. And if you are unable to join us live, so that you know that this is recorded, so that wherever you are on your preferred platform, you are able to replay this and as we have this discussion. So this morning, I'm really glad to have our resident specialty insurance broker, Edmond Lee, joining me this morning. And Edmond, how are you this morning?
I'm fine, you, Kevin.
All right. Yeah, I understand that the challenge we have in South Africa is the ongoing load shedding that was announced again yesterday. In my recent, there's a 1 episode, 1 minute episode I had. I told everyone about the load shedding is a certainty in South Africa. It's going to happen just about every day in this winter, because Eskom told us that they're going to have load shedding. The worst case scenario is going to be 101 days. And we know that there are 3 months in winter, 90 days, so 91 days. So we know that's almost certain that just about every day we're going to have load shedding. So bear with us as we continue to deal with all these challenges with load shedding. And that might just affect the discussions or internet connection. But hopefully it's going to hold for us. And I just like to as we talked about this issue about subsidence insurance, about 3 weeks ago, we know what's the terrible event that took place in South Africa, where there was a lot of rain, and also happened here in Gauteng and in KwaZulu-Natal, Eastern Cape, all around the country. As we know that the issue of climate change is real, that we can see that the climate is changing, is becoming more extreme. There are some areas that's become drier, less rain, and but you also have areas or very the burst of rain that in certain areas causing floods, extensive damage. So we witnessed this about 3 weeks ago, and as we saw the news about the KZN floods and how the devastation and the loss of life, we saw the news that as of now, well over 400 lives were lost, and our condolences with the bereaved families, and the devastation that caused destruction of property, houses washed away, and also in terms of like landslide, the bridges were washed away and causing quite in terms of the disruption to the economy and also traffic. Even the Durban port was closed, and they're still trying to rebuild the various infrastructure. So even the trade, import-export trade, shipping, cargo containers were washed away, etc. So obviously that while we watched those, and there's been a lot of people with calls to donate and to help. And I think one of the organizations that's been doing great work in South Africa, but also in other parts of the world, is Gift of the Givers. I myself also have made a small donation to the Gift of Givers through Discovery Vitality. They have this called Move. I think it's Move to Give, and through that, donating your Discovery miles to help with the cause for people to rebuild their home, etc. So that's so again, I think that it's been something that's real, and that's affecting many people's lives. And we, as South Africans, we are very good at coming together and show solidarity, but also give a helping hand. So I also would like to use this opportunity to ask everyone to where you can to donate to recognize charity that's going to really help with rebuilding work in KwaZulu-Natal. But I think that we're here to talk about the subsidence and landslip insurance. I think that when we look at all those devastation disasters that unfolded in KwaZulu-Natal, and very much coming to people's mind is about, if something like this happened, and if my house is devastated, washed away, or damaged, what's going to happen? Am I going to be covered by my insurance? So that's just let me just show this subsidence insurance, and that's why I'm very pleased to have Edmond to join me this morning as we talk about this this topic. So Ed, I'd like to find out, as you know, you are expert in short-term insurance, not only in both domestic and commercial insurance. And let's today just focus on the domestic insurance or the personal insurance, because I'm sure a lot of people who own property, houses, and they're quite concerned to think about whether my property, my house is properly covered in the event of such natural disaster. It could be fire, it could be hailstorm, but especially right now we're talking about floods. So natural perils and insurance. So how is floods covered in an insurance policy?
Thank you so much for having me, and I hope you can hear me nice and clear.
Sorry, yeah, I'm. It's still a bit of a breaking up your voice. Let's try again. Yeah, let's continue. Let's see whether it will improve.
Okay, so my prayers and condolences to the families affected in the Durban flood. So I think we have to look at the big picture and perhaps contextualize the issue. So when I was working at Santam, I did a lot of research on climate change and also the changing risk landscape. So what that means is, you have climate change happening on one side, but you also have other factors that are increasing the risk of a certain area. Durban is one of those areas. So on one side, you get more rains, more floods, but on the other hand, you also have factors such as more urban areas built. So that means they are removing natural soils and replacing it with concrete. So the ability for the ground to absorb water has been reduced. First quality is bad, as I said.
Yeah. I don't know. It's if we, yeah, there's thanks to Len that joined us, and yeah, I don't know how we can improve the voice or the audio. I don't know. Ed, do you have other source that you can try? Because yeah, otherwise your well-intended messages are lost in poor quality.
In that case, I think we'll have to do the interview, but record it and then post it on your channel.
All right. For the viewers out there, I apologize for the poor sound quality. I think that we will maybe try another platform and see whether this is going to work out better. But we're going to. I see Sunil. Thanks very much for for the message, and say thanks for this. But unfortunately, because of the poor, yeah, this is yeah. So Sunil, what we will do is that we're going to do to work out the issue about the sound, and then we are going to live stream again. But this is going to record it, and we just make sure that the voice and the sound quality is going to be clear, so that whoever is listening is going to get the benefit of the discussion. But I'm going to end this this live session here, and thanks very much everyone for listening in. But yeah, we will start over again. Thanks very much.